Hey guys, how are you doing? Today is October 18. We come to Netflix again. Right, Netflix is a miracle, amazing. I've been wrong on Netflix, right, for few years. I think that Netflix will not get improvement, but actually I'm wrong. After the big job of Netflix, then it showed me miracle. The stock price been strongly rebound to better than before. So yesterday the stock price still dropped, but after the post market, that means announced the financial report, then it bounced up more than by 5%. Both the revenue and the earnings per share beat the expectation. Right. So today we will come to Netflix again. Right. Okay, then our Falcon portfolio been not much increment, 119% as last week. And for any then comments, or you want me to analyze on any stock, then you can leave your message under the YouTube or directly email to me by Ustockmarketweekly@gmail.com. This is our cover, right? Netflix is a miracle. Dow Jones been to its new high, 43,000 already, 43,239. Yesterday, rise by 161 points. For Nasdaq, right? Not for new high, still climbing up to the new high, right? Only increased by 6 points, 6.53, and yesterday is 18,373. This is our Falcon 350,000 portfolio. Then our portfolio keeping 119%, right? And this year the increment is 14%. We go for some news first, right? China's reports in the third quarter GDP growth by 4.6%. Then who cares, right? Who cares? This is true or not, right? No one cares, right? I don't think that she will get 4.6 GDP growth for the third quarter. Look at how serious is the unemployment, right? And how low now is for the salary. Very, very low. Just RMB about 2,000 or 3,000 in general for some middle or junior jobs, right? And a lot of pay get delayed. They only get maybe, yes, if the employer pay on time, maybe just 40%, right? 40% or 30%, then they have to accept it, because general is like that, right? So I'm not expecting a GDP growth of 4.6, and who cares, right? For Intel, that is terrible. Altera is one of the department under Intel. It's a new department for making program solution. And then she is now asking who will take a small stake worth billions of dollars. Is not a small amount. That amount is 16.7 billion US dollar. Right? Maybe you pay half to get a stake on that, but which big corp will put, say for example, half, 6 billion US dollar in Intel for this department for program solution? If I have that money, why I just buy Oracle, right? Why I not just buy Oracle? Oracle is also for program solution, or Salesforce, right? So this is terrible. For so many years, Google is keeping the search and ad boss, right? 6 years already, right? So that is that one you can see on the screen, right? I don't know how to pronounce his name, right? Should be from India, right? And he is not disappearing, right? He is promoted to Google Chief Technologies, right? Still in Google. And there is new executive come up called Nick Fox, right? Replace the position. Then we come to Netflix, right? Yesterday, Netflix third quarter subscriber barely beat, right? You see the word barely beat. That means just beat, and the market is not expecting that she will beat it. For entire members, jump 35% means more than 5 million people, maybe including me, right? Because that is for paid members. So look at yesterday's stock price for Netflix, still a drop on 2%, but after that, rise up by 5%, 5.03%. Then the stock price rise over 700 US dollars, 722. And look at the PE ratio now is 42. Take a look on the left hand side. Is it amazing, right? Netflix stock price dropped it to 100 something, and then rise up for more than 1 year. And if after the post market, the stock price is better than before, more than 700 US dollar, and most of the increment take place in this year, right? The past year, the stock price rose nearly by 100%, 93.31%. So we take a quick look on the quarter report. For the revenue of this quarter, 9.8 billion US dollar, and last quarter is 9.5. And the forecast for the last quarter of this year is 10.1 billion US dollar, right? In the increment is very little, right? And the yearly growth for the revenue is 15%, and the expect for coming quarter is just 14.7%. The net income is 2.3 billion US dollar, increased by 10% from last quarter. And I put a question mark for the forecast is only 1.8 billion US dollar, right? That's more. Why? I don't know. The forecast is weak. And we can see for the global streaming pay, that means the net additions is 5 million people. Not 5 million US dollar, is 5 million people. The net cash provided by operating activity increased nearly to double, 2.3 billion US dollar, and the free cash flow also increased more than double, 2.1 billion US dollar. Actually, Netflix will launch of an in-house advertising platform. That means they will do a platform. It's called Bold as well. That means then if you want to have advertisement in Netflix, go to that platform, put it, and waiting for approval, and then pay the money. That's it, easy, right? And then we can see that for this quarter, the blue one is the pay member growth rate, and the red one is the revenue growth rate. Then both is about 14 to 15. This is less than 1 quarter before, but much better than 1 year before, right? Follow the red around, and you will see that. For the US, then we can see that for the people to watching for podcast, streaming, cable, whatever. For streaming, that means the purple one still keeping 41%. That means it's not less, it's not worse, it's not increased, just keeping the same level. Very clear on this comparison, right? For this quarter, the global pay members increment is 14.4%. For US and Canada increased just by 9.7%, and for Europe increased by 14.8%. It's quite alright. Right, then this you can see that in the chart, right? Global streaming paid members increased. For US and Canada, streaming increased, but very less. Just increased a little bit. And for Europe, increased the amplitude of increment is bigger. That is the net addition, right? That means net. You can see that if you compare to one quarter before, the increment is much lower, right? After Q1 is 9.3 million people. Last quarter, 8.05. This quarter, 5 million, right? Much less is decreasing. And this is divided into US, Canada, and the Europe. This report, for this quarter report, no matter is the earnings per share and the revenue beat the expectation, right? This quarter is from August to September, then to October. Revenue, 9.8 billion US dollar, better than 1 year before. One quarter before is 9.5. Right. Net income, 2.3 billion US dollar. Well, 1 quarter before is 2.1. On the balance sheet, she is okay. Current asset is 12.1 billion US dollar, compared to current liability is 10.7 billion US dollar. That means the current asset net is 2 billion US dollar, and the long-term debt is a little bit sized at 14.1 billion US dollar, and the annual net profit is 9 billion US dollar. So for the interest and the capital return per year, then we count as 10 years, is about 2 billion US dollar. So current asset is enough for that, right? So that's okay for the finance. If we look at now, the forward PE is 36, but now it's still 42. So remember, the net income increment is just by 10%, right? So that one, even by the forward PE is still too high. 10 compared to 36, maybe 20 something I can accept, right? Actually, a lot of people is waiting for the net income to increase by Netflix, so the PE can be further lower, but not happening. And then the new subscriber for pay members increment from 9 million to 8 million, now to 5 million. So we can expect for the coming quarter maybe just 4 or 3 million people for new subscribers, pay members, and then that will not be good, right? But actually, Netflix is more than enough to be a legend, right? 100%. You can see that for the stock price dived so low, and then completely rebounded in this year, right? And then if you bought at the dip, then it's increased by 3 times already. That is amazing to me, right? And actually, I'm the pay member as well, right? I still keep it. Quite comfortable for you to watch Netflix. Although there are a lot of copy versions now, but no advertisement, right? And currently the renew is quite good. That means you can already seen a lot of new movies in 2024 already. Maybe just 2 months before, right? That's good to be, right? That's good to be. No matter some is in Japan, some is in Korea, and then some is in UK, some is in US. Then that's good for me already, right? So I'm satisfied with the Netflix, right? But I think that then if you invest now, that means buy the stock now, then maybe a little bit late already, right? This is my comment. Okay, thanks guys for watching. Like, comment, share, please, right? And then please subscribe if you still not subscribed. Okay, thanks guys for watching, and I hope everyone have a very peaceful weekend. See you guys on next Friday. Bye bye.